Hi, I'm Linda from Barlates Body Blitz. Welcome to Torch and Tone Weights. For today's workout, all you will need is an exercise mat, and I'm using 2 sets of dumbbells. I'm using 3.5 kilos, which is approximately 8 pounds, and 5 kilos, which is approximately 11 pounds. So something in the ballpark. We will be doing lots of work for the lower body, lots of squats and lunges in all different angles. So you want to make sure that you have enough weight for that, but we'll be doing high reps and we'll be going at a pretty fast pace. So don't think of it as your general weights, traditional weights workout. It is definitely much more cardio driven so that we're keeping that heart rate high in order to torch lots of calories and fat. We're going to start off with a simple little warm up to get the whole body moving, and then we're going to go into some nice combinations for the lower body. I am not wearing footwear, but if you prefer to, you definitely can, especially with weights. If you have weak ankles or knees, you might want the extra support. Okay, so we're just going to start off in the center, and we're just going to bring our feet in front and swing our arms. So I've got a slightly wider stance, and that will give me more of a base of support, and I'm just tapping my heels, swinging my arms, slightly coming down into a mini squat so that you're nicely heating up all of those quads, glutes, hamstrings, and really thinking about using your arms dynamically, so not just throwing them around. My tummy's in, my shoulders are down and back, and I'm taking lots of nice deep breaths here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're gonna lift the knee. So a tiny little lift and maybe a tiny bounce in those feet. Not jumping in any way, just rolling off that toe, lifting up slightly, bringing your knees up to your center. Will engage your lower abs as well, and those hip flexors. A few more like this. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do 8 of each. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 8 knees. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now let's go to 4, 3, 2, and 1, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Again for 4, 3, 2, 1, and 4 knees. 2 and 1. Now let's go to 2 and 2 and 2 and 2. 2 more sets, and up, and last set, and up and up. Now start bringing your heels up to your butt and rowing your arms behind. Just gently bending at the knee. We're wanting to warm up all our joints, keeping our chest upright, shoulders are down, tummies are in, and you're just rowing those elbows behind and behind. Maybe sink a little bit lower in the center. The down and up motion is what gets the heart rate up. Go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to bring our legs out and our arms to the side. So once again, that tiny little roll off the feet in the center. It's a little bounce, and you're bringing your leg up directly to the side, kneecap to the front. So quite a fast pace to get that heart rate up quickly. A few more of these. Go for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now 8 of each. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and side leg. 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8, and go to 4, 3, 2, 1, and 4, 3, 2, 1. Again for 4, 3, 2, and 1, and 4, 3, 2, 1. Now go to 2 and 2. Again for 2 and 2. 2 more sets. 2 and 2. Last time for 2. Nice job. We're going to bring our insole up, and we're just tapping the inside of our foot there. trying to bring the knee up high and also bending slightly through the waistline. So bending in the supporting leg, bring that knee up and feeling a nice stretch through the hip and glutes. A few more of these. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to tap the back of our foot. So bringing it up to the side and just tapping near the toe, bending up and just rowing your arms down one at a time. A few more like this. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now 8 of each. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and to the side. 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Again for 4. 2 and 1, 4, 3, 2 and 1. 4 again. 3, 2 and 1, and 4, 3, 2 and 1. Now for 2s. Let your arms flow. 2 again and back. 2 and back. Last time and back. Now start squatting in place, just a regular squat. So we're going to set up our squats perfectly. Your feet are wider than shoulder width and you're sitting back as if you're sitting in a chair. Your back is flat, your tummy is in, and you're coming down, making sure your knees never come out over your toes. You should be able to see your toes on the bottom there. You come down to your low point. So we're really trying to squeeze our glutes on the up, and I like to hinge forward slightly from the hips so that it's like I really am sitting back with my glutes. That activates the glutes a little bit more rather than getting into the quads. A few more like this, and then we're going to change it slightly. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to go down for 2 and back for 2. Back in, it's down for 2. Other leg, back for 2. And in, down for 2 and back for 2. Little lunges, nothing too deep yet. And back for 2. Let's go for 2 more sets. Sitting right back, and then nice big step to the back. So once again, you've got nice big angles back. Okay, now we're going to go down for 2 and then back 2, 3, 4. Down for 2 and then it's back 2, 3, 4. Down for 2 and pulse 2, 3, 4. Down for 2, pulse 2, 3, 4. Last set on each side. Pulse 2, 3, 4, and down, pulse 2, 3, 4. Awesome job. We're going to do some back extension or deadlift simulations. So just come down and up and then come into a squat. So it's as if you're simulating that deadlift and you're really thinking about lower back, nice and flat, down and up, and then squat it. Down and up and squat. So we're doing lots of exercises that we're going to be using the weights with a little bit later on, just warming up through those same muscle groups. And squat, down and up and squat. Let's do 3 more. Down, up and squat. 2, up and squat. And this is the last one, up and squat. Now turn your feet out and we're doing a plie. Plie squat and just sweep your arms. Down and up, warming up through the inner thighs, really sinking low, weight is in the heels. Have your feet turned out as much as you can. Think about pushing your hips slightly forward and your knees back and squeeze your glutes on the up. A few more like this. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now start reaching side to side. Angle your toes slightly more to the front, and we're doing a side lunge, side to side. So stretching through that inner thigh on the leg that is straight and sinking the weight into the heel of the bent leg. Just nice flowing arms here. A few more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come to the center. We're going to step out into a wide plie. Then we're going to come over into a side lunge, come back into a curtsy, plie, side lunge, and back into a curtsy. Plie, side lunge, back into a curtsy. Plie, side lunge, back into a curtsy. Plie, then come into a side lunge, back into a curtsy. Plie, side lunge, curtsy. So feet are turned out, then I'm turning my foot to the front, and then I'm doing a diagonal behind. Plie, side lunge, behind. Plie, side lunge, behind. So wide here, lunge it, and behind. A few more like this. Doesn't matter what you're doing with your arms. 2 more. Side, curtsy. Last one. Side and curtsy. We're doing the same thing to the other side. So we're going to plie, side lunge, and diagonal. Plie, rotate, diagonal. Plie, side lunge, big step back. Plie, side lunge, step back. If you cannot tap the floor each time, that's totally fine. You just choose your level. Okay, let's go for 4. Side lunge and back. 3, side lunge and back. 2. Don't worry what you're doing with your arms here. It's not important. Just let them swing naturally. Last one. Side lunge and back. Awesome job. Okay, so now you should have your heart rate up and you should be quite ready for those weights. So we're going to start with the lighter weights. So grab those. Breathing hard already. And I want you to start with your feet in a slightly wider than shoulder width position. Your shoulders are down and back, and we're going to do that same squat to deadlift that we did before, but we're going to play with the rep patterns, okay? So just start with single squats down. So same thing that we did before, you're sticking your glutes to the back, you're slightly hinging forward, which means your weight is in the heels, and you're coming down as if you're about to sit in a chair. Down and up, down and up. Really get as low as you can to load those quads and glutes. Down and up. Press through the heels and squeeze your glutes on the up. 3, 2, 1. Now start coming down, 2, 3, and up. Down, 2, 3, and up. 1, 2, 3, and up. 1, 2, 3, and up. A few more of these. 3, and up. Down, 2, 3, and up. Keep going. 2, 3, and up. 1, 2, 3, and up. 4 more sets. 3, squeeze it. 1, 2, 3. Shoulders back at the top. 2, 3. Last time. 1, 2, 3. Now I realize this is quite light for a deadlift, but we're going to start with this and then move to the heavier ones. So come down and up, deadlift. Now I'm keeping my legs pretty straight here with a micro bend, and I'm really sticking my glutes to the back, trying to keep my back super flat here. Coming down with my weights close to my legs. Down and up. Down and up. You should feel the stretch in your hamstrings. Down and up. Are you feeling that? Keep going. A few more, and then we're going to go into those 3 down, 1 up. And then we're going to mix them together. Down and up. Down and up. Go for 6, 5, 4. Weight is in the heels. 3, 2, and 1. Now come down for 3. 1, 2, 3, 1 up. 1, 2, 3, and up. 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3, up. Make sure your back is flat and your tummy is in the entire time you're going down. 3 and up. 1, 2, 3, and up. Keep going. And up. This should be a nice cardio effect because we're using large muscle groups and we're keeping the pace fast. 4 more. 3 and up. 1, 2, 3 and up. 1, 2, 3 and up. Last time, 2, 3 and up. Now we're going to add in a lunge back and we're going to alternate legs back and back. Okay, alternate. So once again, hinging forward at the waist, putting the weight in the heel of the front leg. So the majority of the weight is in that heel, and then you're just coming low as you can with the back knee. Doesn't have to be super low. The emphasis is in the front thigh and glute. A few more like this. Keep your shoulders back. Always starting with the singles. Go for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now go back and it's 1, 2, 3, and up, step in. It's 1, 2, 3, step up and in. It's 1, 2, 3, 1 up, step in. It's 1, 2, 3, 1 up, step in. It's 1, 2, 3, 1 up, step in. I'm never fully straightening my supporting leg, okay? Step out with a slight bend, come up, slight bend, and every time there is still a slight bend in the front leg. 1, 2, 3, 1 up, step in. 1, 2, 3, 1 up, step in. Make sure you set it up properly each time before you start going down. 1, 2, 3, 1 up, step in. 1, 2, 3, 1 up, step in. 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 1 up, step in. This is 3. And in. This is 2. And in. And this is the last one. And in. Okay, so now we're putting that together. We're going to do the squats, then the deadlifts, then the lunges. We're just going to do singles. We're going to start with 8 of each. So it's 1, sit back, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Straight into deadlift. 1, 2, flat back tummies in. 3, 4, just come to your low point. 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to do 8 sets. 1 and 1, 2 and 2, 3 and 3. Hinge forward. 4 and 4, 5. Step back long. 6 and 6, 7. Straight back here. Last time. 8 and 8. Go to 4 squats. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 deadlifts. 1, 2. Squeeze up. 3 and 4. 4 sets of lunges. That's 1, 2, and 2, 3, and 3, 4, and 4. 4 again. It's 1 and 2, 3, and 4. It's deadlift. 1 and 2, 3, and 4. It's lunge behind. 1 and back, 2 and back, 3 and back, 2 and back. 2 squats now, 1 and 2. 2 deadlifts, 1 and 2. 2 sets of lunges, 1 and 1, 2 and 2. Again for 2. 1 and 2. Forward, 1 and 2. Step back, 1 and 1, 2 and 2. Again for 2. Come on, you can do this. Are you glad you've got light weights now? And step back, back, and back. One more set of 2. And deadlift for 2. Step back and back, back and back. We've got singles. 1 and deadlift, back and back. 2 and deadlift, back and back. 3, deadlift, back and back. 4, deadlift, back and back. We've got 8 total. 5, deadlift, back and back. 6, deadlift, back and back. 7, deadlift, back and back. And 8, deadlift, back and back. Awesome job. Now we're just finishing off those 3 exercises with our heavier weights, okay? So if you find that that was heavy enough, maybe stick with them. Otherwise, I'm going to my 10 pounds or 11 pounds, 5 kilos. And we're going to just do 8 of each to start. So nice wide position. We're slowing it down. It's 8, 7, 6, get low, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now deadlifts, keep it safe. These are heavier weights. 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and lunges. 1 and 1, 2 and 2, 3 and 3, 4 and 4, 5 and 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, and 8. Now, instead of going 3 down, 1 up, we're going to go 1 down, 3 up. So it's down, 1, 2, 3. Down, 1, 2, 3. Flat back, down, 3. Down, 1, 2, 3. 4 more, 1, 2, 3. 3 more. Weight is in the heels. 2 more. And last one, deadlifts. Down 1, up 2, 3. Down 1, up 2, 3. Down 1 to your low point. Down 1, up 2, 3. 4 more. 4, up 2, 3. And 3. Weight is in the heels. 2. And 1. Okay, are you ready? It's down 1, 1, 2, 3, step in. Down 1, 1, 2, 3, up, step in. Down 1, 1, 2, 3. You need to prepare each one to set it up perfectly. Down 1, 1, 2, 3, step in. Your legs are bent, 1, 2, 3, at the front. Down 1, up 2, 3, step in, step back. Down 1, up 2, 3, step in, step back. Down 1, up 2, 3, step in, step back. Down 1, up 2, 3, step in, step back. 3 more. Come on, you can do it. 1, 2, 3, 2 more. Down 1, 1, 2, 3. Down 1, 1, 2, 3. Last set on each side. Down 1, 1, 2, 3. Down 1, 1, 2, 3. Awesome job. Put those weights down. Now pick up your lighter set of weights again, coming into a plie squat. So your feet are wider again, your toes are turned out, and you're coming down and up. Your tummy's pulled in, your back is flat, your shoulders are down and back. I've got my weights here because that's where I like to keep them. If you prefer, you can hang them in front like this, or you can even have them up like this, or you can put them on your shoulders. Totally up to you. I just like to keep them here because it helps me to really focus on the lower body without worrying about what my arms are doing. Down and up. So going really nice and low until you feel that stretch in the inner thighs, and then using your glutes to squeeze on the way up. I'm slightly hinging forward from the hips, which adds a bit more emphasis to the glutes, but if you prefer to stay upright, you can. 8 more, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now it's going to be 2 down and 2 up. So just slowing it down slightly and 2 up. Really squeeze the glutes on the up. Now focus on pushing the knees back and the hips slightly forward, okay? That will emphasize the inner thighs even more. Down and down, up and up. Down and down, up and up. How low can you go? The lower, the harder, right? So get as low as you can. And on the up, make sure you're not locking out the knees. There's a slight micro bend at the top, up and up. Down and down, up and up. A few more like this, and then we're going to switch to side lunges. Up and up. 4, and up. 3, and up. 2, and up. And last one, and up. Nice job. So we're starting in the center, and we're going to come forward to the side with our toes both pointing forward and then in. So it's side and it's in. And I'm just tapping my toe in. I'm keeping both my legs semi-bent on the in, and I'm really trying to sit back in my glutes. Sit back into that back leg. So it's like a lunge or even a single leg squat, because most of your weight is in the back heel. In, tap in, all the way. Get low, hinging forward once again to get that weight into the heel and to feel it in the glutes more. A few more like this, and then we're gonna go to that 2-2 count. And in, out, and in. Go for 6, and 5, sink low. 4, and 3, 2, and 1. So we're going to come out, go down for 2, up for 2, tap in. Come out, down for 2, up for 2, tap in. Come out, down for 2, up for 2, tap in. Out, 1, 2, 1, 2, in. Make sure you're in that perfect positioning before you start going down. 1, 2, up for 2, and in. Come on, down for 2, up for 2, and in. Out. 1 and 2, up for 2, and in. It's out. Down for 2, up for 2, and in. Are you feeling that glute? Down for 2, up for 2, 2 more. It's out. Down for 2, up for 2, and in. Last time. Down for 2, up for 2, and in. Now we're going to do a curtsy lunge behind. So our feet are going to be turned out, and we're going to come into a diagonal lunge. Come down, tap across. Down, tap across. Feet remain turned out even in the lunge, and you are transferring your weight and really sitting back with this glute. So this glute here, sit down into it. Once again, weight is going into the heel of this front leg and back. Sink down, and there's always a bit of a bend in the front leg. Coming down low, come down, tap out. So the majority of the weight is in the heel, okay? You're only just tapping, you're not really transferring all your weight. Let's go for 4 more. and 3, and 2, and 1. Now go back, and it's down for 2, up for 2, tap it. Set it up, down for 2, up for 2, tap it. Set it up, down for 2, up for 2, tap. So I'm still hinging slightly forward from the hips. Tap it, down for 2, up for 2. Go as low as you can. Okay, if you can't go as low as me, that's fine. And if you ever need to drop the weights, even without weights, this is still effective. Down for 2, up for 2, and out. Come on, a few more. Up for 2 and out. Squeeze your glutes. Down for 2, up for 2, and out. How about 3 more? 1, 2, up, 2, out. 2 more. 1, 2, up, 2, out. Last one. 1, 2, up, 2, out. Guess what? We have to do the other side. We'll start with the side lunges, and then we're going to go into those curtsies. So start in a nice parallel position, toes facing the front, and we're going to come out, tap it in. It's out, tap it in. So it's down and out, tap it in. So this supporting leg here stays straight the entire time. It's getting a nice big stretch as we come down, and then you're just tapping, transferring that weight down and in. Make sure you keep your chest up, but hinge from the hips with a flat back. Weight is in the heel of this bent leg here. Arms are just hanging, but you've got to keep your shoulders strong here. Keep them back, okay? Don't just let them hang forward. And in. A few more. Keep breathing. Oxygen to the muscle. We're torching fat here as well as sculpting lean muscle. 4, and in. 3, 2, and 1. Now come out, down for 2, up for 2, tap in. It's back out. Down for 2, up for 2, tap in. Set yourself up, down for 2, up for 2, and it's in. It's out. Down for 2, up for 2, in. Remember, when you come out, hinge forward with a flat back, okay? Do not round. Down for 2, up for 2, in. Tummies are in. Down for 2, up for 2, and in. Keep going. Down for 2, up for 2, and in. You can do this. Down for 2, up for 2, and in. 4 more. Just breathe and tell yourself you can. 3 more. Down for 2, up for 2, and in. 2 more. Down for 2, up for 2, and in. And last one. Down 2, up 2, and in. If ever you need to roll your shoulders or drop the weights to really loosen up through the upper body, you can do that, okay? You don't have to hold the weights the whole time. I'm just keeping them for ease of transferring from one exercise to the next, and also to keep the heart rate slightly higher. So into those curtsy lunges, your feet are turned out, and do you remember, we're transferring just with that little tap, but not transferring the weight, down and up, down and up. Stepping behind on a diagonal, your back is flat, hinging from the hips. I'm reaching down with my weights because it helps me to get to that low point each time, which engages my glutes more. If you prefer to stay upright, you can do this, okay? That's going to get into your quads more. I find that hinging is also kind of for my knees, so I prefer to do that. Down and up. A few more singles, and then we're going to go into those down 2, up 2. Because we love to hate them, right? Love to love them. A few more, they're effective, so we're going to stick with it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now go back, down for 2, up for 2, tap out. It's back. Down for 2, up for 2, tap out. Set yourself up, hinge forward, light tap. Down for 2, up for 2, light tap. down for 2, up for 2, and tap it. Come on, do it with me. This is live, people. I'm doing every rep with you. I'm not taking breaks in between. So do it with me. Do not slack off. 4 more sets. Down for 2, up for 2, and tap. 3, hinge lower. Keep a nice strong back. 2, and tap. Last time, down for 2, up for 2, and tap. Okay, now we're gonna go into a little bit of a combination just with singles, and then we're gonna burn it out with the heavier weights. Are you ready? We're gonna turn our feet out. We're gonna start with 8 of these. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now hinge into the side lunge. 2, 3, you can rest here. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now we're going to do the curtsy tap. 2, 3, 4, drop one weight if you have to. 5, 6, 7, 8. Back to the plie for 8. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Side lunge this way. And 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, and 8. Curtsy tap. 1, and 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Plie for 4. 4, 3, 2, 1. Side lunge for 4, 3, 2, 1. Curtsy tap for 4, 3, 2, 1. Plie for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Side lunge, turn your foot to the front here. 3, 2, and 1. Curtsy tap for 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're doing one more set of 4, 3, 2, and 1. Side lunge. 4, 3, weight is in the heels. 2, 1. Curtsy tap. 4, 3, 2, 1. Flat backs. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Side lunge, turn your foot. 3, 2, and 1. Curtsy tap. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to twos. It's 1 and 2. It's lunge for 2. It's curtsy tap for 2. And plie for 2. And lunge for 2. And curtsy tap for 2. 2 again. Wide for 2. Turn your foot. Lunge for 2. Curtsy tap. Plie. Straight into it. Lunge. Curtsy tap. We're going again for twos. Down for 2. Wide for 2. Turn your feet. Curtsy tap. Wide again. Lunge it again. Curtsy again. We're going again. Down for 2. Lunge for 2. Curtsy tap. Wide plie. Lunge it down. Curtsy tap. One last set all the way through. Down and up. Turn your feet, lunge for 2. Curtsy tap, sit low. Plie, turn your feet, lunge it. Curtsy tap. Done. Okay, get your heavier weights. Last little bit. You know you love it. Get into position, wide plies. 8, 7, sink low. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're changing it. Turn your feet and we're going to go side to side, side to side. Now I'm pushing my weight down towards my foot, but if you prefer not to, you can keep it up here, okay? I like to reach. It gets a bit of arm action in there as well. Side to side. 4 more. Down and down. 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, and 1. Now we're going to go side to side with the curtsies. Turn your feet out. It's down and up, step behind, down and up, down and up, down and up. Come on. Slow it down if you have to, but sink low. Down and up, down and up. 4 more sets. And back. Flat back. 3. And back. 2. And back. Last 1. And back. We're back to the 3 down, 1 up. 1, 2, 3, and up. 1, 2, 3, and up. Come on, 2, 3, and up. 1, 2, 3, and up. Just 4 more sets. 3, and up. 1, 2, 3, and up. 2 more. 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Turn your feet. It's 1, 2, 3, and up. 1, 2, 3, and up. I'm hinging at my waist. 3, and up. Weight is in the heels. And up. 1, 2, 3, and up. Come on. 1, 2, 3, and up. Squeeze your glutes. 2, 3, and up. 1, 2, 3. 4 more sets. All the way down and up. Down, 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 and up. 3 sets. Stick out those glutes to the back wall. 2 sets. 2, 3, and up. 1, 2, 3, and up. Last time. 1, 2, 3, and up. 1, 2, 3, and up. Bring your feet in. Curtsy behind. 1, 2, 3, and up. 1, 2, 3, and up. 1, 2, 3, and up. So we're combining the up with the step in. 1, 2, 3, and up. Push off the ball of your foot on the up. 1, 2, 3, and up. 1, 2, 3, and up. 4 more. 1, 2, 3, and up. Down, 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 and up. 3 more. Come on. 1, 2, 3, and up. Try to sink low. 1, 2, 3, and up. 2 more. 1, 2, 3, and up. Down, 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 and up. This is the last time. 1, 2, 3, and up. And 1, 2, 3, and up. Nice job. Put down those weights. Oh my goodness. We're going to stretch it out the way we started. So we're going to start with a squat, down to a deadlift, back and back. We're going to do a squat, into a deadlift, back and back. Again, squat, deadlift, back and back. One more. Squat, deadlift, back and back. Turn your feet out. It's going to be a plie to a side lunge to a back lunge. Other side. Plie to a side lunge to a back lunge. Again. Plie to a side lunge to a back lunge. Again. Plie to a side lunge to a back lunge. Again. Plie, side and back. In, plie, side and back. One more time each side. Plie, side and back. And in, plie, side and back. Now we're just going to float our arms and finish off with those side to sides a little bit slower, and then we're going to do a couple of mat exercises and we're done. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Come down to the mat. A few abs to finish because we love working abs. Come down, extend your legs, and I want you to bring your back foot and put the toe on the knee of the other foot. Now put your hands behind your head, tummy's in, back is flat against the mat, and we're just going to start off by bringing the knee in. Knee is in and then tapping back down on that other knee. Okay, so this is the easier version, in and in. So you can stick with this if you want to. If you want to make it harder, bring your bottom leg up. Doesn't have to come all the way down, and bring it in with that knee. Keep in contact the whole time. If you need to make it slightly easier, you can perhaps bend that straightened leg, but I quite like the feeling of this pendulum motion. Go for 4 and 3, 2 and 1, and we're just going to switch that up, starting with just the knee, getting the feel for that on the other side. Breathing out, not pulling on your neck, just bringing up your shoulder blades. Now start, if you're ready, start bringing that leg in. And remember your option, if you want to, just tap it down like this. Otherwise, keep that pendulum going for a few more. If you prefer, you can just lower your upper body and only do the legs, okay? Go for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Now roll yourself up, and we're going to do a similar thing, but we're going to do it seated. So once again, start with the back leg on the knee, and this time we're going to keep our hands down to help us, and we're going to push our upper body towards that knee. Okay, so this is tough. So that knee is coming towards the shoulder of the same side, okay? Push off your hands, and it's okay if this is like excruciating, because it is for me too. If you need to, then maybe come down here and just do the legs and don't bring your upper body towards it, okay? Or again, if you want to bend that bottom leg, it makes the range of motion a lot less, and it makes it slightly easier. But if you want to stay in the work, here it is for 4 more, and 3, and 2, and 1. Switch it up. Not many reps, because I know we're already fatigued. So put that there. Breathe. Make sure you hold your belly button in, and you're bringing that knee towards your shoulder, lifting that leg, and pushing your chest towards the knee. So you're using your uppers and your lowers. Your knee is slightly turned out, that's natural, otherwise you would probably knee yourself in the head, which we definitely don't want. A few more. Hip flexors are feeling this too. Nice bonus for you. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put that down. Sit up, shake that out for a second, deep breath in. One last exercise, okay? Come down on your elbows, bring your foot back into place, come up, and we're going to twist to the front and twist to the back. Twist to the front and twist to the back. So you're using that leg kind of like a windshield wiper, and you're helping that knee across by twisting your waist, okay? So twist your waist and your hips, and then draw kind of like almost a figure 8 with that toe and go side to side. This should feel quite good on the spine as well. Across and across, across and across. Your chest is to the front. 6 and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Tiny little break. You can sit up for a second, release those upper abs. Oh my goodness, that burns in there, right? Other leg on top. Deep breath in, lift it, and same thing. It's across and across, twisting with that knee and those hips, and it's almost like you're drawing a figure 8 with that toe. It's side to side, side to side. And if this isn't working for you on your elbows, you can keep it higher and come down on your back, but it does change the way it feels significantly. I quite like staying up here because it feels like more flowing. Side to side. 6, 5, this is the last exercise. 3, 2, and 1. Guess what? Knees in. Hug them in and just slightly rotate on that spine, side to side. Then bring one leg down and extend the other leg, stretching that hamstring. Point and flex. So we did a lot of work for the lower body today, but holding those weights definitely would have done a bit of work for the arms as well. So bring your leg into a figure 4 stretch and push away slightly on the knee. You can hold on to the back of the other leg, stretching through the glutes and the hips. This one's a great one. Opening up all of those muscle groups that we just worked. And then just switching that up, other leg hamstring stretch. We tried to keep the pace pretty fast, and that definitely would have burnt more calories. That's why we didn't go super heavy with our weights. So next time you do the workout, you should be able to know what weights to use. Maybe they were slightly too heavy this time, maybe slightly too light. But wait until tomorrow to see whether you're sore until you choose your weights for the next time you do the workout. Because you might be surprised that all of those reps really add up and fatigue the muscle. And now just roll yourself up, and we're going to turn sideways and just bring that heel to the glute. Pushing that hip slightly forward and pulling behind to stretch the front of your thigh. And then we're going to sit up and bring one leg in and stretch over, stretching the side body. We did a lot of hinging from the hips, which really engages your lower back. And that's a good thing because we always want to strengthen our lower back. So that's one great way of not only working the glutes, but also working your lower back. Now, if you want to, you can grab onto this heel and just pull up and pull in. And then we're going to switch that up and other toe in and over, stretching that side body. That feels really good. And across. Really reach away long with that arm. And then just bring that up. Hold the inside. You can come down on your elbow and really pull that in towards you. And then come back up. Now just sit with one leg on top and slightly lean in front. You should feel that opening up through the hips, outer thighs and glutes again. And then just bring that across and hug the knee in. Now try to sit up tall and press both of your butt cheeks into the mat, pulling that in. And then switch the foot that is on top, and same thing, just leaning forward. Some people are really flexible and you can put your elbows on the mat and sit in this position for ages, and that's a really great way of opening up through those hips. Especially if you do a lot of squats and lunges, you want to be doing these sort of stretches quite a lot, even while you're sitting in front of the TV. And then just bring that leg across, hug it in, and plant both of your butt cheeks on the mat. And now feet together and just open out. You can press down lightly on your knees, opening through the inner thighs, maybe lean forward slightly. And just one big inner thigh stretch. We did a lot of works for inner thighs. All of those plie squats and the side lunges definitely worked in there. And then bring your legs together, and this time bring your elbow across and then look towards the back, twisting through your spine. Stay nice and upright. And other side, bring that in, hug the knee in, and then twist towards the back. And then just to loosen the upper body, breathe out, push in front, pull up overhead, side to side. Out, and then interlace behind and pull up, opening through the chest and shoulders. And finally, just come onto all fours, push your spine to the ceiling. Make sure you're really hollowing out and curving that spine, then come down, and again, all the way up. And down. And that is it. Thanks so much for joining me for torch and tone weights. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you at the next segment.